Hello, good evening. Welcome to the beginnings of the opening salvo of my return to my favourite of the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raider games, and that is The Rise of the Tomb Raider. It takes the best of the first Tomb Raider title from 2013 and plonks it into a very well thought out open world environment that slightly more open world environment that I very much enjoyed exploring. I very much enjoyed the art and the architecture in this game, and had a heck of a time, particularly at the end, when we get to the final portion of this game, the sort of the final boss, as it were. Whew, I had one of my all-time gaming highs playing this game on the Xbox 360 a few years ago now, and yeah, I guess we'll see if I can reach those heights, those heady heights, by the time we come to the denouement of The Rise of the Tomb Raider this time in 2022. So here we are, new game, ready to go. I guess we'll see what the game volume does. So far, so good. Seasoned Raider. Combat aim assistance disabled. Health regeneration is only available outside of combat. Enemies have increased health and damage. Enemies have increased senses. Tomb Raider. Normal health. Good balance of difficulty. Challenge combat experiencing. Challenging combat experience. Let's go for Seasoned Raider. I mean, that's middle ground. Let's do that. Should be fun to watch while at work. Well, thank you for joining me.
Reach beyond
the
the boundaries of human experience.
Analale.
To face the unknown.
Analale.
As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
The others, they're done. No amount of money's gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
I love how he's completely grown out his hair now. Jonas, is that the character's name? One of my favourites from the first game.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Yeah.
Thanks. Look at that.
It's amazing, but the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
Presumably because the wind is very
Trail leads
strong.
up the mountain. We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right, let's take it easy here. This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Yeah. This is quite dangerous.
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
I mean, look at the thinness of this arete. You could absolutely get blown off.
Whoa!
Oh.
Shit!
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine. Ah! Ah!
Woo.
That was
Okay.
close.
That was close.
Are you all right?
Jonah! I'm here!
No, no.
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
Just stay put!
So yeah, so we start off with the double axe this time, which is good. And also, actually, we're starting off with skills that Lara had to learn on Yamatai in the first game. So demonstrating character progression. She's not sort of arbitrarily back to 0 again, which is really good.
Yeah. Okay. Now grab my hand.
Okay, and whoop.
Gotcha. Shit, Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Looks like we gotta go through.
Thank goodness there's a cave there.
Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hold up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Well, I guess if I was gonna hide a lost city, this might be the kind of godforsaken place I'd do it.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Storm's getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
Here we go.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
I love how supportive he is.
But keep close to the wall.
Okay. Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go.
There's lots of sights up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Look out!
Woo!
Oh shit!
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, with Legolas walking on top of the snow. Yeah, totally.
Oh no! No, no, no! Jonah! Hold on!
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it!
Oh my. Okay. Yes.
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
Stay there! I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
All right, I'll give you some slack. Almost there, Lara. You got it.
I mean, it's a heck of an opening, isn't it? And yes. Good jump. Oh.
Jonah! We made it! I see the ruins! Oh god.
Oh. Oh.
I got you. Lara,
What a hit.
can you hear me?
No, this mountain doesn't like them.
I'm gonna pull you back up. Oh, fuck!
There! Over there! Quick! Swing me to the other side!
Okay, here goes.
Gotta swing. Swing that thing. Ooh. And alley up. Yes. No. Ah.
Lara! I can't hold you! The rope is slipping!
There we are. Okay. Oh no.
Go back, Jonah! Get to shelter!
Yeah, this is the only way to do it. Oh. If only digs were this exciting in real life, exactly. Or not, I don't know. I think I could probably live without exactly this happening to me. Okay. Oh, it's like a snow flow. A mud flow, but with snow. Is this a crashed aeroplane? Oh! 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 Ah! This is Dig Director's worst nightmare, yeah. Yeah, we haven't got any insurance clearance for this at all. Oh, you'd just smack your face, wouldn't you? Right. Oh yeah, 2 weeks earlier. I was going to say, is it going to be like 6 months earlier or? London, England, just in case you didn't know where London was. Not London, UK.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science,
Rasputin.
but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
It's always raining.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
Someone's been in my flat.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the Prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked.
University
He was a broken
shooting.
man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the Prophet's tomb, Anna.
I quite like this, actually. this section.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you. Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Now this is a dig director's worst nightmare, surely. She left her satchel behind and everything. Oh. Constant smacking. Yes, the game does have quite a lot of archaeology in it. Gabrielle. Spouts. Nice to see you, hello. And it's got actually some really beautiful textures, especially later on in the game, in the hidden city. They really drew an awful lot from Byzantine. Oh, thank you for the follow. From Byzantine influences, to the point where it was the first of these games that I actually felt the need, not just the want, but the need to get the art book for. And I wasn't disappointed. There's some archaeology coming up, actually.
Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
Okay, come on, Lara. Walk it off. Oh, Oh, a sub as well. Crikey, thank you. So here we are, the beginnings of some archaeology.
Could this really be it?
Yeah. What about the paperwork? Yeah, I don't think she's concerned with paperwork. Even though she is on the Syrian border, according to the GPS.
Incredible.
This is something I really like about this game, actually, is the learning of languages. So
Some kind of marker.
she proceeds through the game. As she proceeds, she learns more and more Greek. I've forgotten what the other languages are.
Prophet.
Probably Byzantine as well. Is that a language? There were 3 or 4 of them anyway.
Dad was right.
Or 2 or 3 of them. And these stelae are the way that she develops her linguistic capacity. In fact, I think we're about to do that, actually. So we have on the wall...
Okay, he's shown here performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Yep. There you go. So we just learned a little bit of Greek there. Could be Syriac. I can't remember. But they'll turn up.
Sort of marker.
Yeah. So she can't yet translate
But I can't
this.
quite make it out.
But by looking at the art, she'll improve, presumably through word association.
It's the prophet. Speaking with a foreign army, he convinced them to lay down their weapons.
So Greek up by 25%. To be fair, though, you'd think that she would know Greek quite well, given her interests.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
So Greek 1. So now can now translate level 1 Greek.
I don't think she survived the crash.
All right, let's go. Constantine wants to breach the tomb before sundown.
Oh.
They're after the tomb. I've got to find it before them. My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby.
Something hidden nearby?
Locked down.
So where's the map? Ah, there we go. So it's hidden just there.
Locations.
So here. And normally it's a small coin cache, yeah. A notebook and a camera at the very least. Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Actually, that's something I really love about Uncharted Golden Abyss on PS Vita. I got hold of a second-hand Vita just to play that game. I literally have that game in Minecraft. Minecraft came with it from the guy who bought it off in Sunderland. And in that game, you can he has a camera for taking photos, and you can take some really nice sort of surveying type photos as the game progresses. Master's degree, I guess. Video game must know. Well, exactly. Yeah. If you have to know a little bit from she again, given her interest, and also, I mean, even I've learned a bit of Greek, and I didn't do classics, so I mean,
These are the miracles of the prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
Trinity. There you go. Yeah, improving Greek all the time. There's a nice little mechanic actually that they've introduced. It reminds us of, well, Lara. I suppose there's a couple of things. It reminds us that Lara is a trained archaeologist, that she is interested in actually understanding what she's looking at, but also reminds us that these are ancient people speaking different languages. So as an archaeologist, you can sort of dig it, pun intended. But also as an interested
It's amazing.
player of the game,
If only Dad
You
could
get
have
it.
seen this.
Yeah, let's destroy this without documenting. Smash through the wall. Good evening, Charmanar. Good evening. Good to see you.
Oh no. They're already here.
Trinity.
Inside.
Oh. No, I think you're being quite reasonable. The idea of just smashing through a door like that is, Ah! Oh no. I think I might have to introduce the death count actually here, mightn't I? There you go. Dead. Times 1. Okay. There we go. There we go. I really like the way that they portray ruins in this game. It's actually quite accurate. Actually, it's quite similar to Abu Simbel or so many other places. You know, the famous I forgot what it's called. Is it Nabtaplat? No, I don't know. The famous place that appears in The Last Crusade at the end there, carved, these places that are carved into rock. It's
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet.
It's
and
good.
His people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
So now we're going up there. Petra, that's it, yes.
A way through.
I do smash pots, don't I? Is there a pot here? Oh no! They took away my opportunity to smash that pot. Or did I already smash a pot? I didn't even notice anymore. We need to be careful not to get tetanus. Don't want to cut ourselves on.
Damn it. Come on.
Whoop. Yeah, very Khazad-dûm. Classic sort of Indiana Jones type trope with the scorpions.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity.
And they killed everyone. It's quite grim.
The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word.
Oh, you have to stay with it to listen to it. It won't keep on playing as you move on. Where's the document?
My son, the Order of Trinity has received
There you
word
go.
that the Prophet's
Mongolian,
followers
Russian,
are building
Greek.
a great tomb at an oasis outside Berea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb for their prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens.
Heresy.
Drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
Very good, very good. I did, yeah. In Far Cry Primal, shouldn't have pottery, so the pots had to go at every juncture. But again, I'm really pleased with the new position of the webcam. I've moved it down a little bit so you can actually see things like. It's still cutting off a little bit, so you can't quite see the Prophet's Trail there as the subtitle. But I think it's definitely a slightly better position because people tend to, developers tend to put stuff up there at the top left of the screen, and I kept on noticing that it was being blocked by my face. So, oh, look at the size of that sword. Nice. Sword and spear. Oh! Oh, wow.
Damn it. That was too close.
My. That's what she said.
They're blasting their way in.
To be fair, she didn't. Oh. Can we jump? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yep. I remember this.
Let's hope this works.
I love that she oh, she was just about to, but she stopped short of it. Hang on. Let me just get her wet again. There we go. And then jump up. She'll sort of dry her hair, squeeze the water out of it. It's a really nice little detail, isn't it? What kind of Archaeologist has a gun? Jack. Bad example. Oh. The innuendo is flying tonight. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean it like that. There we go. Come on, Lara. You can do it. You can do it. Hold B to swim faster. All these body parts. Oh, don't drown. Okay. Phew. That's a relief. Oh, I love it. I love it. Such
Stunning.
great set pieces.
We made it, Dad.
Just amazing. We did make it. Now then. Yep. Now, obviously I'm playing this because it has a computer game and I remember that the water has to rise here. It would be a very weird thing to do in real life, just to go, right. Let's break open that door. Let's raise the water level. Let's jump onto this thing over here. Exactly. It can break, but let's jump on it anyway. No, I don't think no. Oh yes, I love that the things like the skulls move as she was climbing up the the sort of the, I don't know, not really ossuaries, are they? But the catacomb-like shelves. Spike trap. Oh no! Why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh. Oh. Okay. That was unnecessary. Jump over it. I just didn't jump enough.
They're almost inside.
My lord, what you say is
Impossible.
I myself drove a spear into the prophet's heart. I saw him die. Doubtless his people have propped another man up in the slain prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the prophet is dead. This, I swear.
Okay. Guess we'll have to believe that. Look at all of these mummified people all over the show here. It's just it's a really interesting and strange way to, especially in a sort of a Christian tradition, to mummify people like that. Standing up. And sort of tied up as well. Whoa! Nearly fell down another spike pit there. And then there's another trap. I'm not going to fall for that. Okay. Oh! Now that's weird. There's a base of a pillar here, but it has nowhere to go up to. There should be a pillar base below that sort of, I don't know, four-way meeting point on the ceiling. There should be a pillar base here, but not here. That leads to the middle of an arch. Oh no! 0 out of 10. Archaeology fail. Ah!
Got to raise the water.
Raise the water. Whoa. Well, I suppose we did raise the water a little bit. It's coming back down again, though. Look at all of these human remains. It's just they're everywhere. Exactly, yeah, someone moved the base just to mess with me, yeah. Is it a corbelled? Corbelled ceiling when you have multiple arches? Anyway, it could just jump straight over. There we go. And then, of course, the answer is let more water in. It's always the answer. Let the water flow. Okay, so the water level's up a little bit. I guess we can sort of shoot that guy down. Yeah. So now we need to... I'm trying to remember what we need to... I think I need to jump onto that. It's a good question. How are the mandibles staying connected to the jaw, to the maxilla, the top of the skull? Good question. No! Ah, come on! Swim, 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 swim! Swim, swim! Ah! Okay. There might be some remnants of ligaments and things. I love the cobwebs as well. The layers, very pleasing. Pleasing grimness. Okay, that's it, and go! This has got to be the safest way to do this, obviously. Oh, there's another moving skull. Oh no, it was here, I think. Yes, it was here where I remember being really impressed by the glittering tiles and the moving bones, and the whole thing just feels... It is just a step up from the previous game. It's fantastic. The thing is, Lara, you're looking for the supernatural. Why are you disappointed that it's empty? Here we are, Constantine.
Set the charges!
Marginally better, yes, than the original PS1 game. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that art book. Just
Artifact inside, God willing.
He's afflicted with stigmata.
It could be extremely dangerous.
Who the hell are you?
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
Where is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
Get down!
Yeah, that was the sensible thing to do. Destroy this genuinely fascinating place. And swing. Oh. Gotta run, gotta run. Oh no, no, no! Come on! Run away if you want to survive.
What's this?
Surrey, England, Croft Manor. No, it worked. It worked. It was just, I think it was just a bit quiet compared to the game.
There's so much
I definitely heard it though.
Did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty. I think they were looking for the divine source.
The artifact your father was after?
There's more. I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me. I saw it here, in one of Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Kitezh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara.
If the divine source
Good evening,
is
Nolan.
hidden in the ruins of Kitezh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think, if this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Kitezh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Do people really do that? Do people really get so annoyed that they just smash things off their desk? I think I've maybe a couple of times thought to do that, but then I immediately thought, no, I don't want to have to clean up after myself, you know? Yeesh. Archaeologists tend just to wait till the thaw. The reason why there's a digging season. That said, there are instances where sometimes special equipment can be used.
Holy shit!
I think in places like Siberia, for example.
Drop the book.
Oh.
You can't stop us!
So Tom's got video where they put a tarp over a site and pile tires on top. Yeah, and that prevents
I led them to it, Jonah.
frosting. But I think the video you're talking about is up in Orkney, isn't
We've got
it?
to find it first.
And what they were doing there was not just about frost, but also it was about having a layer. Because often between dig seasons, a site will be covered up again. Often with a tarp over the layer, over the point at which the diggers got up to, and then soil can be placed on that, the backfill. Yeah, exactly. We could cover pits in plastic, and then first, and then backfill. That's a much quicker way of saying that. Thank you.
I made it to shelter.
Jonah?
So that's what the Tom Scott video is about. It was covering the site so it would be quicker to get back down to that layer the next season.
Please don't try to find me. I need to do this alone.
Spend a couple of months in a call center for a telecoms company. Yeah. Never again, man. Never again.
Got to find shelter.
Why do people wear super strong perfumes? That's a good question. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. The Nest of Brogda, yes. Brodgar, rather, yes. Some amazing archaeology that they've been doing up there.
Keep moving. Come on. You can do this. Move.
Oh, I see. Where are you working? Why? How are you so close to people?
An old camp. Okay.
I'm going to need some firewood.
Got to start a fire.
A cold welcome. Gather resources to build a fire. There we go.
Okay.
It's like the office having to gather resources to start a fire. Before she knows it, she'll have her trousers wrapped around her head.
Last the night. Need to gather more. Dry enough to burn.
It's real pine.
I
Wow.
hope.
Pine can smell really nice, though.
Fresh kill. No meat, but maybe something else I
Like
can use.
freshly sawn pine wood can smell really nice. Wolves. Great. That's all we need.
Back to camp.
Do I need more wood?
Move, damn it.
In a history lab doing accessioning. Rather smell the specimens. Wow. They are close to me, says Nolan, and I'm not happy about it. Ooh. So whereabouts in the world is your histology lab, in which you're doing sectioning?
Men are scouring the ruins in the mountains. If the artifact is here, we'll find it.
And what of the remnant?
They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough.
Good. Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
Albuquerque. Yes, of course. I remember. Yes, Albuquerque. I'm pretty sure.
Going to need
Was
a
it
stronger
you, or was
bow.
it someone else who mentioned Albuquerque previously?
I wish this pain wasn't so familiar. Like
Shopkeepers in
looking
the League
old
of
enemy in the
Gentlemen.
eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. That he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
Right, so this is a special edition of the game, so we get an awful lot more in the way of starting costumes, which are quite cool. That's quite a cool a way to keep your head warm. That's not practical, Lara. That's pretty good. Camouflagey. Oh, yes, I remember some of this stuff. Yeah. So some of this stuff is costumes that you could unlock through actually playing the game. Goodness me. Leather jacket. That's going to be not practical in this weather. Thank you. Expedition jacket. That's what she's in anyway. Nostalgic leather jacket, high lace boots, bright red scarf. Outfit bonus, increased explosive arrow radius. Wow. Increased melee damage. Manual healing has a chance to bandage without using any resources. Interesting. Let's go for the increased melee damage costume, I think. Lara does talk to herself a lot. Yeah, she does. Absolutely. We didn't burn him. You do, but you're very welcome to bug me from time to time. Just Lara like a Geordie on a night out in the winter. Well, in that case, then, she'd be wearing this. There you go. I mean, that's the closest we can get to a Geordie on a night out when there's snow. I'm not going to pay extra for a coat at the clubs. They're going to hang that stuff up. Going to go out in a t-shirt. So, okay. Oh, there's a DLC, Blood Ties. Oh, I never played that. I never played that DLC. Right, off we go. Kill and skin animals to get resources for crafting equipment and outfits. Okay, got to get up high. I'm going to successfully shoot me some deer. That's too much, but a Geordie's nightclubbing garb gives them immunity to freezing, alcohol poisoning, and being ripped off in kebab shops. Yep, that's their RPG stat boost. Absolutely. It's a special power. Gotta buckle down, so much to do. Okay, cool. Well, you're very welcome just to lurk.
These ruins here, Mongolian.
It means we can learn some Mongolian. I think up here somewhere there's... Yes.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here? Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
Or, seriously injured. It's just a scratch. Lara, put your glow stick away. You're alerting the deer to where you are. Ah! Missed. I think I put... Is there a way for me to put the glow stick away? No, apparently not. Apparently not. Yeah, controversial pronunciation of Kiev there, yeah. Missed! Ah! Welcome to the missing live stream once again. 2 amazing misses in a row there for you. I'm pretty sure you will agree.
Just stop missing.
Yeah, stop missing. That's the answer.
Okay, sorry. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay, got the deer. Oh, man, he's... Oh, what a horrible series of noises. Got a pigeon. It's of no real use to me. Now I think down here there is a... Yeah.
No way to pull that down yet.
No. Definitely something to come back to, though. Secrets revealed. Oh. Survival cache. Cache. Cave. I love the sound of the snow. It's very pleasing. Well, I've wounded the deer.
Trinity.
Oh no.
They're here.
Oh no.
Command, do you copy?
Need to climb a tree.
Oh shit!
There's a bear!
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
It's a bear, Lara! Archivist map. Reveal locations of documents, relics, and murals on the map. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's 2 documents there. There's one just below me, it seems. Where's the documents? Where's the documents? You lie. Also, I just left that poor deer. It'd be 20 to soup. Don't have any bookings, so I'm free if you want to meet up for that coffee. I know, I'm really sorry for Wednesday. Just flew by this week. I might be free. I probably in the later afternoon, if that's a possibility. Then I can definitely let you know. Where's the deer? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, there she is. The doe. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Need to finish her off. There we go. It's the only humane thing to do, rather than just leaving her forever. Got the rain that turned into snow. Oh, really? Wow. Is that a common occurrence in your part of the world? Now, it's trying to encourage me to climb the trees over there, so let's do that, shall we? He's hit until 6 AM playing Borderlands 3. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a serious bear. The serious bear over here.
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond. We got some interference on that last transfer.
There he is. Oh! Oh! Ah! I think that probably counts as a death, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh! Come on, Lara. Come on, come on, come on, come on! No! That's two. Two deaths. I'm holding the wrong button to run, that's why. Oh. Oh dear. Right, come on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't want that. I don't want this. Okay. Come on, run! You daft. So and so, run! Run! Oh no! Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, oh! I need to stop looking at chat. Right, okay. And there's another death. That's another death. I know. This bear is just killing me. Absolutely killing me. Don't run through the snow, Lara. That's the answer. Don't run through the snow. There we go. There we go. So yes, I owe you another death. Oh. Wow. Wow. This bear needs to just go away. Needs to shut up and go away. Oh! Oh! No! 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 Oh, what was I meant to do? Was I meant to dodge? I was meant to dodge. Of course I'm meant to dodge. It's a bear. You dodge the bear. That's what you do. You see? It says there, dodge. Hit it. Oh. I'm on when the death count reaches the toll. Oh, man.
Lara.
What the heck happened there? What the heck happened?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes. My greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
Got to bind this wound.
Healing resources.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
Okay, good night, Chomina. Take care. Enjoy your pizza.
An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there? Good enough. More Mongol ruins. Looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Yeah. Got to get past the bear. He's finally gone. No, Charmanar is lovely.
Those mushrooms. They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Oh, poison arrow for the bear. That's why we've got the bear. Can we climb that? A leaf for making healing bandages. Oh, that's a good point, actually. We'll have to have a closer look at the at the mushrooms. Right, are there any others around? So, these are they do, don't they? Yeah. That classic sort of thing that people think of and draw when they go for mushrooms. Or when they, trying to draw a mushroom as a kid. Or Mario, I suppose, yeah. Could be a local nickname, yep. So now, find cloth for poison arrow upgrade. They are, I think. Yeah, they often they have that sort of bone-like colour, don't they? Oh, it's an old yurt. The remains of a yurt around a pillar.
Mongolian script. Can't quite piece it together. Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
Shoot these nests to obtain feathers. That's very ethical. Very ethical, Lara. And our department decided coffee was needed. Yeah, I can only agree. Coffee is often needed. In this house, for Mrs. Soup, it's tea. It's always tea that she requires. But I am a morning coffee drinker, and then afternoon and evening tea drinker, for the most part. Okay, so we need to make ammunition, poison, arrows, craft mix, yeah. Weapons upgrade. Grip wrap. Better handling of the bow, a faster draw speed. Wrapped string. Around the notch decreases finger tension for additional hold time. That's pretty good, actually. Although we can't afford those yet. Oh, we can change our climbing axe. Look at that. It is quite vintage, isn't it? Wrapped handle. Just found 30 great songs about coffee. Well, coffee... yeah, I can believe that. I can well believe that there will be songs written about coffee, definitely. Be drinking copious amount of it tonight. Is that when you're doing some of your secret spy stuff, Meryl? Rapid crafting, yes please. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. Excellent.
Need to rest. So cold, so tired.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done. Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
Fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand.
I enjoyed the indie video, yes.
Be my dad again.
I think, as you say, or as you said in the comments, Meryl, it was partly a bit of a tribute. I realised not only was it an opportunity to talk about Indy, but also I didn't want to make that video after he was gone, if you see what I mean. I'd much rather talk about him when he's there. When he's there to hear it.
Keep running! Go!
Oh no.
Run her down!
Scummuloid there. Total scummuloid. Where are you, Lara? Where have you hidden yourself?
All teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't be far. Over.
They can't be... No, they can't.
Still spotty,
They
so
can't be
stay close.
far.
We need to find them before they can organize another raid.
Roger that. We'll make a full sweep.
Exactly. It would have been much more difficult when he's gone. Of course, I'll mention it when he's gone. But I'll probably want to talk about something else at that point, you know, other than all the stuff I managed to fit in into that video. Plus, as well, it was a great excuse to share some of that footage of him playing. Hitherto, that's just been set as a private link on the Soups IV channel. Isn't recommended channels on the Archive Soup page? It's not, and I don't know why. Well, I know why initially. For quite a long time, I was trying to keep the two separate. But obviously, with Discord and with a broader sense of my creative endeavours merging with my professional life, I suppose it does make sense to have that recommended on the channel now. So I shall do that. Methinks. Yeah. Missed. Another excellent miss there.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods. Heads up, we haven't restored the uplink. Expect interference on all transmissions.
You think I should? Yeah. No, I shall. Yeah.
Get on the radio, see if you can reach the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack, then nothing.
Mongolian script. I can't quite piece it together.
Today, someone pointed out that
This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Tell crew fuck this up. These aren't peasants.
Yeah, these are guerrilla tactics. We're under attack!
Those two down. What, they've spotted me? Do they know where I am? Yes, they know where I am. Yeah, so I'll come back to that in a second. Then my beard is long. Yeah. How do we just crouch? Or did she just auto crouch, do you think, in the... Just going to double check that. Keep stroking it like a wizard again, yes. Toby eye tracking. Interesting. Keyboard, mouse. Gamepad, of course. View controls. Melee, scramble, roll, drop, swim, jump, climb.
Unmistakable.
No, there isn't really a crouch. Shotgun, pistol, rifle, blah, 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 blah. Heal, aim. Maybe she just auto-crouches in when she's in under threat and in a plant. Possibly. Yeah, no, today someone pointed out that that some people, some entirely typical people, were saying that that Andy and I were trying to sort of basically make a name for ourselves, or get a bit of attention by having done the pointing out of the inadequacy of the sector response to Ukraine. And that slightly bothered me, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still possibly tempted to keep the two separate. Is that I don't want those people coming over here, if that's what I mean,
ridden with an army of Mongols,
or coming over to
the Order of Trinity.
other
Their Khan
endeavors.
is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I've helped them topple nations, burn cities, and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map.
The map.
And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
Well, there you go. The prize awaits. Yeah, let trolls wag their tongues. The problem is that these particular trolls are, unfortunately, and unquestionably, quite influential in real-world archaeology. And it doesn't bother me necessarily because I'm not sort of going, oh no, are they right? Because of course they're not right. Andy and I were very careful, for example, not to have, branding or typical fonts that we use on the call to action card that we made. And even though people have been saying to me, "Oh, what's next? What's next? What are you going to do next? How can you lead the next step?" I've been very reluctant to do that because I'm not trying to get notoriety. But it just makes me feel as though, especially Soup Siberia is a very safe place, away from such cynical sods. But realistically, it's not like they can't find this stuff. Headshot, stealth kill. Stealth kill! I like this little area. I like the fact that we keep on getting different ways, a couple of different waves of people coming through, different reasons to go and explore, find certain resources to make poisonous arrows, this kind of thing. It's a good little tutorial area. I think it works quite well.
gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More arriving every minute. Constantine gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
All great villains don't think that they are the villains. Just mad that you called them out. Yeah, I'm sure we definitely embarrassed some people. Notably, actually, one of the main instigators of this particular conversation seemingly only just noticed a couple of weeks after the fact. Aspects of this conversation that had occurred on Twitter surrounding our call to action. So even now they're still behind the curve on it. But unfortunately, they are big personalities, and they, if you don't know any better, you wouldn't notice just how insidious they are. Yeah, I don't know. It bothers me. Okay, so I need to switch to my poison. How do I switch to my poison arrow? Okay, that's it. Yeah, yeah. So we can make. Yes, I really like the crafting in this game. Actually, it's really. Yeah, poison arrows are full. That's not the poison arrow, though. How do we make sure that that is selected? Oh, I guess we'll see. That really doesn't look like the poison arrow, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, right. So you draw with that button. Right, okay.
Too cramped to fight.
Indeed, instant poison tipped arrows.
Better to draw it out. Bought some time.
Run away. Come on, bear. Can we craft another one? We can't craft another one. Oh, it's gonna kill me. It's totally gonna kill me. Yeah. Come on, come on. Get away from the bear! Okay. That didn't quite go according to plan. And the thing is, to be clear, and obviously I've been speaking in code anyway to a certain extent, but to be clear, I'm not interested in taking away anyone's authority or anyone's self-proclaimed authority. I just want to see people working better together and actually doing what they say on the tin. Being inclusive, for example. Ah! So they're going to kill me again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And the thing is, I'm kind of disappointed that is a rare aspiration. You know, I don't make much money as an archaeologist. I'm not particularly well known. I'm not looking to up my my influence in that sense. But I do want to be part of something that works. You know? Something that actually lives up to its potential. Come on. Ah! Yes. Whew. I think the call to action was very reasonable, but obviously it ruffled some feathers. I think obviously it did. And today, for example, the Council for British Archaeology leader Neil Redfern said, in response to Andy's direct queries, he said, "I'm not going to respond to your emails, but I will be posting something in the upcoming issue of British Archaeology magazine." Now, that issue is technically meant to be hitting the shelves and arriving at people's doorsteps tomorrow morning. So we've had to delay our watching brief this week to comment on this, but they have already issued the digital version of the magazine, and crucially, following our suggestion behind the scenes, they made the letters from one Russian and one Ukrainian cultural heritage archaeologist types. They made them public via PDF online, so actually they're accessible to people in Ukraine, crucially. But Neil Redfern's comments are not accessible in that digital version. And we're not sure whether or not his comments are actually in the written version, in the printed version. Hence, we're going to wait and see what the printed version has to say. Because if he hasn't said anything, still, again, it just comes down to what are we playing at here? What are we doing? Repeatedly being assured that things are happening behind the scenes just isn't good enough. And I noticed that in with Syria, with Afghanistan, with Libya before that, and just Ukraine. It just bothered me to the point where I just thought, I've got to do something. I've got to say something.
All I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain to the last man sometime within the last few days. The false prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can and told the men of the nearby village that the prophet is at last dead. I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know if the prophet survived, but I will follow their trail. No one escapes the order of Trinity.
Good night, Meryl. Take care. Have a good evening, and enjoy your work, you super spy, you. But yeah, exactly. I suppose that's the thing. What century is this? When they're thinking that they're going to be publishing their, well, in his words, his reflections on the conflict in Ukraine via a magazine, when they have a Twitter account. Interestingly, though, the link on, I think, their Twitter account to their other social media links to an old Facebook page, not their current Facebook page. You know, and yet in this private or in some of these private conversations that I've been given privy access to, as it were, some of these people don't know that I've seen what they've typed about us. They say, they don't understand how this works or how it's working. They're being, what's the word? Sort of histrionic, shouting and being dramatic on Twitter, Andy and I and others. when they don't even link to an up-to-date social media. Sorry. Yes, definitely. You definitely will catch some of us on Discord, Meryl. So it's all around just a question of. I mean, I don't mind being part of an amateur sector, a sector made up of well-meaning amateurs. But why then bother having a professional organisation? I'm ranting. I know I'm ranting. Hell yeah, you know. Why have the Chartered Institute for Archaeology? Why get all excited about that, apart from the fact that it might one day bring you a knighthood? Why do the Council of British Archaeology? Why call if you're FAME, why call yourself the voice of commercial archaeology? If you just want to have essentially a club, a little club that's untouched by the outside world, it's, I don't know. I just think it's pathetic. But then again, as I say, I'm small fry. Frankly, sometimes.
Shit, that's gonna be cold.
Like last month, as I say, I got very, very close to being full on in the red in my bank account. And the thing is, I used to be in the red all the time. Thankfully, I've been able to build up a little bit of a buffer, but it's just, there are other things I could be doing to be more comfortable in life, I suppose, what I'm saying.
This looks like Mongol craftsmanship.
But the ethics matter to me. They really do matter. That's a whistling arrow, yeah.
This was a whistling arrow. Mongol archers would fire these over their enemies to frighten and confuse them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be some cold water. Here we go. And dive. Oh, a campfire, thank goodness. Yeah. Increase draw time, additional hold time. Increasing prying speed, that's good. And I think I'm going to keep this costume. I'm going to keep this. I quite like it. This sort of, I don't know. It's almost like an aviator. Go for brawler. Take less damage. Thick-skinned. Enemy gunfire and melee attacks. So another Mongol base here. I love the impression that we get of various people having come through the area, year after year. Yes, yeah, it's Dr. Aphra, isn't it? Star Wars Dr. Aphra. She looks like that. The Star Wars archaeologist. I really need to get more of those comics. I've only got the first one.
How the hell did it get down here?
It's amazing, isn't it? And actually, I think they've really integrated the challenge tombs far better in this game than the first one.
They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
But yes, the layers of different cultures that have come through is fantastic. And then the way that, I say, they've integrated these little puzzle areas, these little challenge tombs, is excellent.
Must be something up there.
So we're on the front mast, the forward mast. Okay. Got to climb that? Apparently not. Oh, no, okay. No, that wasn't the right way. Huh. What can we do? Oh, I know. There we go. Just need to just jump onto it. That's it.
Yes, that did it.
I did indeed do it. Did indeed do it. Done. Okay, now we've got to get over there before it. There we go.
Got it. Now to find out what's up there.
The back end of the ship, I think. Yeah, everything frozen except for those crucial moving parts. But you can see what I mean. It's a very clever way of integrating this sort of puzzle geometry into this environment. And we could have just completely ignored it, completely optional. You know, you can continue round on the path that we were on, but by turning and following our nose, we come across this.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
It's wonderful.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah. So you can learn from those some of those ancient skills. And here's our way out. I think this is this the top of the pathway? Yeah. So this is basically where we would have ended up had we continued up and around and not gone over there onto the mast. It's superb. It's really, really good level design. What's that? That in the shadows there. Looks like some sort of architecture over there. Intriguing. Oh yes, I remember this bit being a bit of a drowning possibility. Okay, up, 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 up. There we go. Phew.
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him
Very clear
will
water.
tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Must be silenced. Oh yes, the Soviet installation.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
Wow.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who?
So, there are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire. Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
Down we go. Now then, I think... Yeah, and then through here. Yeah, so this whole area is meant to be sort of an extension of a Byzantine kind of culture, and later on in the game we see some truly incredible architecture, but really nicely grounded, you know, in real world archaeology and architectural history. In fact, we might be about to see some of that in here, actually, in this this challenge tomb.
Kokos of Nicaea, the astronomer.
Yep. You can now translate level 2 Greek. Level 2 Greek. Which is genuinely a brilliant touch. I mean, having a protagonist in a game having to learn new languages, or having to expand their knowledge, her knowledge, is superb. I mean, it's done essentially through RPG stat keeping. You know, it's just numbers on a screen, but it's a really nice reference. You know, a really nice touch to real world linguistic requirements. You know, huh. We head up here? No. Apparently not. No. The snake who eats its own tail. Yes. Oh, that's on the wall, was it? Can we climb there? How do we... we just jump over? Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't look as though you can make the jump.
A prophet must have his followers. Kokos of Nicaea was one of the prophets first. Branded a heretic in his home city, Kokos joined the pilgrimage north. His knowledge of the stars helped guide the way. It is said that Kokos and the prophet would sit for hours under the stars debating the nature of the universe and man's fraught place within it. For the prophet, he built an orrery of planets and stars, so that even during the dark of winter, he might gaze upon the night sky.
Which is quite cool. No, that's not it though, surely. For this area. Yep. Yeah, special ammunition can be made from those resources. Maybe that is it. I know that we get to see that observatory at some point in this game, which is quite nice. I can't quite remember. Oh no, there we go. We're going down there. I can't quite recall if it's down here or not. If this is just the Kokos's tomb. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a reference to him. Oh, people bricked up in a little alcove there. Oh yeah, it's just his tomb. ancient bow part. Nice. It's interesting how Halos, obviously they're often very much associated with Christian art, but they've always, in various cultures, I mean, we see them in Hinduism, we see them in various other sort of world religions and cultures. They tend to just represent enlightenment. It's not necessarily something that's connected to an angelic or a divine presence. So the use of halos in this artwork is entirely appropriate. It's interesting how I remember initially when this game came out, there was a little bit of conversation in some places on the internet about whether or not it was weird to have this game about a prophet that doesn't sort of explicitly mention, for example, who Trinity are and who they are. Yeah, they're basically like Knights Templar, aren't they? That's more or less what they're referencing. But why it is that Constantine, with his stigmata, the holes in his hands, is in the game, therefore sort of referencing essentially Christianity, but also not explicitly referencing it. You know, so why have halos? But because halos aren't just a Christian thing. They aren't just a just pointing out saints and important people in one particular religion. You know, Telltale Heart reference. Well, actually, there are quite a few similar boxes like that, coffins, sarcophagi throughout the game. So that was just his tomb, but we visit a few other people's tombs as we proceed.
All units just got word. First day in Siberia, and it happens. 2 years in Afghanistan and another in Indonesia, nothing. But one day out here on the ice, and pop, I get a kill. Watch the man's eyes go glassy as he begged me for something. Not Russian, no clue. I waited with him and watched. One minute he was there, and next, nothing. Just meat. I got sick on the snow, all mixed in with the kid's blood, but he's just meat now, and I'm alive. Constantine keeps telling us we're out here for a special reason, tells us we're doing God's work.
Oh, there you go. God's work.
I'm starting to see that now.
Constantine is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives. Hey, can anyone hear me?
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed to take one of them alive.
Who the hell are...
Hold up. Gonna check
What?
God with a capital G, no less. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And even if that is literally the case, then actually the use of the halos if they're growing out of a Christian Byzantine background, the use of halos on their tombs for people who they consider to be a prophet or to be otherwise special, it works for them, but also as well it works as something which would be seen as offensive, therefore, as well to the Trinity group who are hunting them. So yeah. But then again, people who complain about this stuff online, they don't tend to be thinking it all through in most cases, do they?
Until we get someone out here to shut that pump off, I want those crates as far away from the fire as possible. Double time. There's ammo in there, and we can't afford to lose it.
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now.
I think we're in the clear. Don't count on it.
Statue of Lenin.
We get the comms reestablished with the prison. We're on our own out here.
That was Constantine's chopper.
Oh, look at that! Look at that communist mural over there.
Not for me to say.
Very nice.
We took one of the natives alive for questioning, but it cost us 3 men. I'm guessing Command wants to know what they find out.
Constantine expects more from us. Someone's gonna pay for that mistake.
Prioritize the live rounds and keep them separate from the rations. Got a feeling we'll want those in easy reach.
Yes, sir.
Heads up! Incoming!
Sweep and clear. Let's move.
There, open up!
Oh no, they saw me. Yeah, that would have shown him. Throwing an empty bottle at him. Yeah, but there he is. It's a really good. It's like something out of explorations of Chernobyl, isn't it? Should not have been that difficult. Yeah, exactly. Maybe if I got him in the face, it might have worked. But it was a total miss. A total miss. Down into the factory area. Oh, okay. Burn this up. Fire it up. Fire it up.
That's it. We're out of time. Shoot him. He'll talk or he'll bleed out.
How many shots can this guy take?
They have him imprisoned. Got to.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Now, there's an aspect of the character who we come to know, may well be the prophet who's been around for a long, long time, 800 years or more, that I find really fascinating, and that is the long-lived life that's seen, the height of the city of Kitezh and what those people are like, like and have been like over the centuries until now, and how they're living today. And I guess we'll talk about that as and when this turns up in the game. But yes, it looks like they killed, certainly fatally injured him.
How's it looking? I'm not sure I can stop the leak. This doesn't work. Let's crimp the pipe and get a new valve. Not sure we'll be able to find spare parts out here.
I left you in charge here.
Yes, sir. But we didn't expect such heavy resistance.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must know what is at stake with this operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't?
No.
How could someone like you? Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering. Our goal is within reach.
Horrible.
But we must be vigilant. If we succeed here, a new world awaits. One of our own making.
Constantine, you're needed back at the prison.
Well, of
right
course,
away.
you have to,
Got a
as a
captain
druid.
who might know something about the artifact.
Remain faithful. We will share in the glory of the divine source.
Why would you follow someone who just pokes people's eyes out?
What do we do with it? Nobody touch him.
Looks like we got another fuel leak.
What the hell happened? This thing is 50 years old. Yeah, it looks like the valve failed.
All right, let's get it shut. We can't afford to lose any more after that attack. We got incoming!
Give me cover!
Oh, wow. Was that a sensible thing to do? Maybe that wasn't a sensible thing to do. Another soupism. I don't know your history as a druid. Heal, yeah. Great, just great. With the lurkers. It's okay, it's okay. I'm not far off going to bed, to be honest. It's approaching midnight, and in fact, this camp is the perfect opportunity to draw things to a close for this evening.
Constantine is here.
Let's just listen to the
man who tried
monologue.
to kill me in Syria. He's violent, dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
but worse, he appears entirely devoted to his misguided beliefs. I seem to have a habit of running afoul of religious zealots, but I suppose it all goes with the territory. His men on the radio mentioned a prisoner with information. Could it be one of the natives I've encountered? And if so, what does he know? Trinity will not be kind in their methods. Perhaps I can find him, find out what he knows. Earning the trust of the locals might prove useful.
Yeah, that's true. And there we go. I love the way that she reaches out to the fire. Something that was in the first game as well, I think, and it just reinforces that to her it's a warm fire. You know, and it's a cold landscape, so why wouldn't you reach out to it? It's good. Little detail, but I appreciate it. It is snowing again, and I am heading to bed. Thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. This is my favourite of the 3, and I'm looking forward to playing this through with you, but also seeing in this context how the 3rd game strikes me when we get to it. Now, after a couple of years of, space from my initial impressions of that game. But yes, the in-game snow is really good. I like the way that the snow gathers around and moves around as you step through it, especially in the opening of the game as you were climbing up the side of the mountain of that arete. It was fun. Be very welcome, Nolan, and everyone else who's been watching. It's been my pleasure, and yeah, I shall see you again soon. Tomorrow I am editing a video that I filmed today, so you can expect that on Archaeosoup. And there may also be a watching brief coming soon. That may have to come on Saturday though, depending on the release and access that we might have to the BritArc magazine and some other bits and bobs that we're pulling together. But we'll see. Anyway, until then, guys, do take care. It has been fun. Good night. Bye bye.